Hello and welcome back to Life After Love with Kim and
Kim,
okay.
we need our thing.
Oh, we didn't put
Forgot.
our headphones on, so we
There.
have to do that.
Oh, forgot.
Okay.
It's Monday.
Yep. It is a Monday. You want to do it again?
No, it's fine. Go ahead.
I'm fixing my hair though.
It's entertaining. This is fine.
Okay. Whatever. Okay. Today's our first solo. We don't have our producer with us today, so we decided to wing it without him. So
And we're doing okay.
he might be out of a job if we can figure this out.
And
So
again, we'll figure it out by ourselves.
absolutely, because that's what we do. We're the Kims, Kim squared.
Kim squared.
We figure it out by ourselves.
Yep.
So we were thinking, and today we were kind of, I guess our topic is going to be, like Kim was mentioning, like different ways of keeping them alive. Um, these anniversaries are going to come up, these things are going to come up, and you just have to come up with little ways of keeping them alive. Um, you know, time to time you'll see annual charities for some people that have passed away for one reason or another. And I don't know if we mentioned it. I think we probably did, but both Kim and my husbands both passed away from cancer. They were different types of cancer, but it was cancer. So Kim and I hate cancer really
And
bad.
hospice was involved for
Yes,
both.
yes,
which
absolutely.
is a godsend.
Yes. As a matter of fact, Kim just attended a butterfly butterfly release from
It's
hospice
wonderful.
this past weekend.
It was wonderful.
So I know hospice has been wonderful to me. They continue to reach out to me,
Yep, and they do for
send
about
me
a year.
letters and things
Mhm.
like that. I
For about
think
a year.
it's remarkable. Um, that little bit does help. It just know that somebody's out there thinking about you. Somebody is, considering your feelings and what you're going through. Um, but this is going to be a little off topic, but Kim and I haven't seen each other for just a couple of days. But
I
um,
know.
something you said the other night when we were out really bothered me, and it's been bothering me and staying with me. Um, so Kim and I were out, and we had run into a couple of her friends, and we were having a nice discussion, joking back and forth and so forth. And when we walked away, Kim said something to me that really stuck with me and bothered me. She said, I hope they're not going to get the wrong idea and think that I'm over it because I was laughing and smiling and joking with them.
I've been thinking about that for days as
Thank
well.
you. Okay.
It's just,
So, yeah, um,
but it happens.
it happens. And here we are again feeling guilty because we had that
Joy of laughter,
moment of baby just
living.
living, forgetting that we're in the situation that we're in. And what is wrong with that every once in a while to just forget that you're in the situation that you're in?
Just
I
forget about pain for
absolutely,
one moment in
absolutely,
time.
absolutely.
And I almost, it's funny you should say that because I've been thinking about it and
Mhm.
I haven't seen you. I miss you.
I know.
I haven't had a chance to talk to you about it, but I was seriously going to text those people and say, I hope you don't think I'm okay because I was laughing with you. I was seriously going to do that.
But there again, so here we are again having to explain ourselves. I mean, it's so frustrating.
It's
We are going through
exhausting.
so much.
It's exhausting.
It is absolutely exhausting. The decisions we have to make on a daily basis alone.
Mhm.
Um,
And speaking of, I'm having furnace trouble, so I have to call. I've been trying to keep it
See,
going over the weekend.
it's one or the other. Every
Yeah.
time you turn around, it's
Yep,
something.
something with the house
It's
or
something
whatever.
with the house, or
Either your
and
house or my house.
yeah,
Something.
and we're
Mhm.
trying desperately just to hold on to the things that we had when we were a couple, and that's
Mhm.
all we're trying to do.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah.
and it's getting so frustrating. And as I said, it seems like, um, and then on top of that, having to explain yourself. But the second you said that, I thought, oh my gosh, she's right. They're going to go and go, wow, Kim looks really good.
And it's only been 19
It's only
months.
been, it's not even 2 years yet. And Kim
Wow.
looks amazing. And Kim is doing,
Or
did you
she
see?
must not
She,
have loved
yeah,
him enough.
she
She's
was,
over it.
she was laughing. She was
She
joking.
doesn't love him anymore.
Yeah.
She got over that now.
And I'm going, and
No.
I don't know why, but that has sat with me since the last time we were together. And
Wow.
it has really bothered me.
Wow.
Um, for several reasons. One of which is, you are always telling me, to not do those things, not, not apologize and stuff like that. And I was like going, oh my gosh, um, but I like the second you said that, I was like, oh my gosh, I really
I
believe that they're going to think you're okay.
Mhm.
Everything's fine.
And that
Um,
you're okay because you were
yeah,
laughing too,
yeah,
and it's
I
been
was
even
laughing too.
less
And
time
it's
for
been
you.
even less time for me. I must have been a horrible wife. I must not have
Yep.
loved my husband at all.
No, no, you didn't love him.
Um, it's very easy to get into a mode, and Kim and I do this all the time. It's the mode of acting. Okay. I
Absolutely.
have to wake up in the morning and act like I want to get out of bed. I have to act like I want to go into work. I have to act like I'm working when I'm at work. I have to interact with people and act like I'm okay.
And as nurses, we
Yeah.
have to care for someone
Especially,
else, but
yeah.
nobody cares for us.
Especially, yeah. Especially.
That's hard.
And it is. It's very hard. And both of us are used to being the caregivers. That's our job. That's what we do. But when push comes to shove, who's taking care of us? You know,
Us.
everyone needs to be taken care of, and we're just kind of taking care of ourselves. You know, um, well, we so straight off the topic. I apologize
That's
for
all right.
that, but
No,
you know
no,
what?
no.
It is what it is.
No, no,
You
no.
know,
I think it needs to be said
yeah.
because I think there's so many people that are undereducated, and I think I don't know if this pain has brought me a new focus in my life because um, I sometimes I think it has because I seriously
Mhm.
am drawn towards the grief education because I pray all the time.
Mhm.
Um, and I'm not a Bible beater, but I do pray all the time and I do have faith and I do believe. Um,
I don't think you're allowed to say that anymore.
I don't care.
Okay.
I don't care. Doesn't
I have to
matter.
call her on the stuff she says
Whatever.
sometimes.
I don't even
Yeah,
care.
that's okay.
Get over it. I'm one of those Gen Xers. I don't care. Whatever. Whatever. I really think um, that this pain needs to be educated and softened so there's other people because I
Absolutely.
don't want it's not that I would wish this pain on my worst enemy. I don't mean it that way. I want somebody to understand my pain. So when it happens to them, they can say, "Oh, now I get it."
Mm-hmm.
Instead of, "Oh, this is the first time I've ever heard it." Because
Yeah.
I think society
Yeah.
as a whole
Mhm.
is so
And I think that's but I think that's one
your
reason
hands are
why.
sweaty.
Sorry,
That's all right.
you have cold hands.
Oh my God.
You do
Yeah.
this all the time.
I
She does
know.
this all the time.
Can't help it. Sorry.
Her
Okay.
mic is the only one that does
I
this, by the
know.
way.
I don't know.
Yeah.
No,
And we've
but
even
seriously,
switched mics.
I know, but
Um,
seriously, I think this has put us on a path, and I truly believe that you and I are meant to do something with this pain.
I know, and that's what I keep thinking. Um, but like you and I talk all the time, as far as you're someone I can call or be with, and you get it. I am not over this.
You'll never will be over it.
I will never. Yeah,
You're
you know
never
that.
going to be over it. You will.
Also know that when I'm having those moments of being me again, you know,
like we did when we were laughing
Yeah.
because you were the old Kim, I was the old Kim.
absolutely, that's something.
And we're like, but you know what? Once we
That's
walked away,
right.
I stepped
Yeah.
back. I went, oh, who
Yeah.
was that?
Yeah.
Because I
That's
don't
not a- I
recognize
know.
myself.
I know, but even then,
I
it was
don't.
like the old Kims. We could do things like that, but we always went home to them. So it
We
was
didn't
like
have to explain anything
no,
to anybody.
we didn't have to. And now it's almost like we have to. And I don't want to do that anymore.
No.
I don't want to have to do that anymore. It's okay for me to smile once in a while. It's okay for me to have fun once in a while. It's okay for me to go out and celebrate things once in a while.
You
That's
have to live.
okay.
You have to live. You deserve it. You deserve it. And that's the way I feel. We deserve it. We deserve to live. And I hate the cliche, oh, your husband would want you to.
Yeah.
There is no way in
Right.
God's creation our husbands would say, you have to sit in your rocking
Right,
chair
right.
until your last
There's
breath.
no way.
There is no way our
no way.
husbands would
No.
be telling us to
No.
do that.
But do you think people are expecting that of us? That's where I'm at with this. Do you think people are expecting me?
no.
See,
No.
I think they are, honey.
No,
I really
I
okay.
I
I think
think
some people are expecting me to just honor him every single day of every minute of every day, and
Not live.
not live and not try
I
to
think
find myself again.
I think the
You
total
know?
opposite. I think people expect us, and I feel this with other friends that I've had or other friends I have. They expect me to be over it by now. You're good. It's been 19 months. You
Yeah.
should be good. You're done.
Hurry up and get over it, because
Yeah.
they don't, because back again to one of the other episodes, they don't know how to talk to us. They feel uncomfortable around us.
But I'm telling you, at this butterfly, that's a hard word to say. Butterfly
No,
release.
most people say that without any problem.
I know it's just me. I don't know. But this butterfly release,
Mhm.
it was nice to be surrounded by people that
and
get
see,
it.
and
There
that's
were like
and that's it
100
too,
people.
right?
They
And that's
get
what,
it.
right, with you going to grief group, everyone at that grief group has lost
Gets it.
someone. So again, there's something in common, and
And that brings
I hate
support.
I hate this cliche too. Misery loves company. I hate that cliche, but now I'm kind of getting it. I think it actually means if you are suffering like that, reach out and be with someone who feels the same way you do,
Because you get it.
because the other
You
people
understand.
aren't going to get it. They're
Because you
just not going to
understand.
get it. So those of you out there tuning in that have lost someone,
I think that's great.
stop beating your head against the wall, because they aren't going to get it.
Not until they
We get it.
experience it.
We get it. We get it.
Call us.
Yeah. Been there, done that, bought the t-shirt. Okay. We get it. Okay. Because
And
we
I
live
think-
it every single
I
day.
think there's something powerful about that.
Mm-hmm.
I think to sit with someone in their grief, I think is powerful. I
Mhm.
believe that there's so many people like us that just want somebody to sit with us. Just be
Mhm.
quiet. Just sit quietly. Don't try to fix it. Our society fixes it or wants
Mhm.
to fix it.
Mm-hmm.
Our culture wants to fix everything. We as nurses want to
Wanna
fix everything.
Yeah.
And we can't.
Well, I wish there was a pill for this. I really do, because
A
I think we
fixer.
would all buy it.
Yeah.
Because as I said, if I could just, and I've said this to Kim, I would just like an hour, just 1 hour with this pain lifted, just 1 hour of not having this pain, just one. And you and I are nurses, and we're used to giving people routine pain medications,
Yeah.
PRN pain whenever needed.
Tylenol ain't gonna fix this.
No, morphine.
Advil is not gonna fix
Morphine
this.
isn't going to fix this.
Morphine is not gonna fix. Nothing will fix.
Nothing
this.
is going to fix this. But we feel like just talking, things like doing this podcast, going to group.
And honest to
you
God,
know.
I didn't feel like talking about this today, but I'm so glad that we
And
are.
see, and that's what happens.
This is
We
therapeutic.
usually, I did not have a very good weekend. I don't know what it is. It's been, last week was not good for me, and this weekend, and again, I am getting ready to take a trip to where my husband is from, and I think I'm probably apprehensive about that, because it's our first family trip without him.
Your body knows before the
yeah.
calendar turns.
I think that's what it
does.
is.
It
I
does.
think that's what it is.
It's
Yep.
2,000% that your
I
body
think that's
knows
exactly
what's
what it
coming
is. And
up.
I'm going to be around people that, um, I don't know. Joseph was always the leader of the pack, if you will. He would start things, and we would kind of all pile on.
Well, you were talking about like his packing skills. He'd
Oh
be
my
like,
word!
you have to
Yeah.
be packed this day, and we're leaving at this time.
And see, and
and
that's
if
just
you're
it.
not in
And
the car,
I know,
forget it.
I
See ya.
know. So I have
Now
no.
you have to do that.
I know I have no rules. So I'm going on a trip with no rules. I'm not sure how I'm going to handle this yet.
Who knows where you'll end up?
There you go too. I don't know.
You might end up
I
in
don't
the
know.
water. Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, I think I could program the GPS.
Okay. Just
think
stay
I
on
could
the
do
road.
that.
You'll be all right.
Okay.
You'll be all right.
All right. Just stay on the road. What road, Kim? There's lots of
Any
roads.
road. Any road. You're good.
Oh my gosh. But anyway, things like that, like doing the holidays. I know Christmas was, we used to go all out for Christmas. It was every single room was decorated, the entire outside. And I thought, I have to do a little bit. I have to.
Mhm.
But I can tell you, I did a little bit. Well, you made fun of my tree.
I did, because it was kind of Charlie Brown-ish.
She made fun of my tree.
Yeah, it was all
It's
right.
okay. I got over it. But I decided to put up this little tree rather than this big, massive tree that I usually put up, and put it in the window. And of course, she had to make fun of it because it was smaller than normal. But I still put the same amount of lights on,
Yeah.
so that's what kind of offset it.
That's why I said it was horrible.
Yeah. But again, you learn, and you learn how to change up things, like keep some things but change up things. It's keep some traditions that you did together but change it up a little bit to make it easier, because you don't have two people doing it.
And I've also been finding not to beat myself up for it either. Like if it's not exact, it's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I know. And then you just had to go through graduation by yourself. you know um I mean, he was there when the boys graduated from high school, but you had to go through a college graduation by yourself. And there's going to be a lot more things for us to come
And
that.
you're going
Yep.
to have monumental milestones too
Hmm.
with
Absolutely.
within your family.
Absolutely. um but again, just like, trying to keep them alive, trying to keep some of those traditions, but yet doing our own thing, putting our spin on it you
Mhm.
know
To honor them, and
Hmm.
that's what I find. Sometimes I do beat myself up, because I'm like, how can I honor my husband?
Right.
What did he like? What did and and
Hmm.
I I was with this man for 36 years,
Hmm.
and um, there's days where I think, what was his favorite flower?
Hmm.
What was his favorite kind of I don't know. I just little
I
things
know. I
like
know.
that.
I know.
Like what
Yeah.
I know he likes red, but and I try to talk in the present. I try not to talk in the past.
Hmm.
Like, I love my husband. I didn't love
Yes,
not
I
loved.
love my
I
husband
love
too.
my
Yeah.
husband. It's not
Um.
loved.
Well, I don't like this weekend. Something just came over me, and um, I I wanted to hear his voice. I wanted to hear his voice very, very badly, and I knew there was recordings. I knew there were things on Facebook and stuff, and I was trying so desperately to find them. And I just remember sitting there and saying, I just don't remember.
His voice,
I don't remember his voice,
that hurts. It hurts.
and it hurts badly. This is a man I spoke with every single day for 38 years,
Many times a day.
and I don't remember the sound of his voice. And I just wanted to hear his voice one more time. And like I said, thank God we have recordings and things like that. We have those things, um, to be able to. But I didn't find it. And then when I didn't find it, I thought, I'm kind of happy I didn't find it.
Maybe
It wouldn't have made it better, I don't think. It probably would have made it worse.
your brain and your heart are protecting you, and
Yeah.
that's what we find, that even though you might want something, I think the universe knows, no, shouldn't do it, because I truly think
Mhm.
all this brain fog and all this wanting something and you can't do it, or it doesn't come to fruition, I think is protection. I really do.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think it's protection.
I think so too. And then the other night, I woke out of a dead sleep, and I was like, where's his wedding ring? I don't know where his wedding ring is. And I can't find it. I can't find it. I know it
You
was,
will. Eventually, you will.
he took it off and he put it on his desk, and I know it was there. And every once in a while, I would just kind of glance over and I saw it. And for some reason, I woke up and it wasn't there. I,
You'll
I,
find
I wanted to find it and it wasn't there. So just, those weird things happen. And I
You'll
know
find
they're
it.
going to continue to happen.
Mhm.
Um, I miss all those things about him. And I live in constant fear that I'm going to forget things. And I don't want to forget those things because they were so important. Like the sound of his voice, the whistling, the way he pretended like he knew how to dance. Because he's so good. It was so cute. I don't know what that one step little, I don't know what that was. Um, just various things that he did. But I don't want to forget those things.
That's your brain protecting you, um, and can I tell you, I'm a little bit further in this journey, and they are slowly coming back. And I used to cry when I used to think about them. Now I smile, because I I want to remember the way he lived, not the way he died.
Mhm.
And that's his, to honor his memory. I
Mhm.
want to remember the way that he lived. And as a memory, that's why I went to this butterfly release, and I just got a notification that the Pennsylvania District 12 Little League and that's they made a hat, an umpire, a baseball cap for the umpires for this All-Star season, and it has Chris's initials on it. So
That's so lovely.
and I get one next or this
That's
week or
lovely.
next week. They
That's
have
lovely.
to. I think they're
Yep.
coming in this
That's,
week or
that's
next
lovely.
week. So you have to remember
Yeah.
how they lived because even though it's painful,
Mhm.
now I can smile a little bit
Yeah.
more. I can. There is laughter through grief. There is
Mhm.
joy through pain. There
Well,
truly
as I
is.
said, you and I oftentimes we just laugh at each other.
We're like, oh,
Yeah, we just laugh at each other because we're like, oh, here goes again, something else. So we do have that in common. But you're right though. I do like you feel guilty sometimes because you are enjoying yourself and you are having fun. Um, but no one knows those nights when you're just laying there and can't get back to sleep because you're thinking of things, or you're crying and crying and crying, or you're looking at the picture and you're like, this cannot be my life. This cannot be my life. This is not real. This did not happen to me. I'm not living this. I don't want to live this. And then you wake up and you realize you are, and you have to, and
one
you
day
have
at
to
a
go
time.
on
You have to get up every day.
Yep. and
You
just
have to
do
get
it. I
up.
know, like I said, Charlie always says how to eat an elephant, one bite at a time.
One bite at a time.
I'm sorry, Charlie's my friend, my son. I think I told you guys that before. Um, yeah, we say you guys because we're Pennsylvanians, so you're gonna hear some probably.
I don't say that.
What do you say?
I grew up in northwestern Pennsylvania.
Do you say yuns?
Oh my God, no. No.
Okay. So through the course of this, we are going to teach you some Pennsylvania colloquialisms. Okay.
No, we're not.
One of which is yuns.
No,
Okay.
we're not. That's not even real.
It is a real word.
No, it's not.
There is a place in Pittsburgh, and it's called Yunzers. It really is.
Isn't that a type of a pretzel, Yunzers or something like that?
No, that's Utz.
Oh, whatever.
Utz pretzels are in Pennsylvania too. We're
You're
very
a Yutz.
Pennsylvania proud.
You're a Yutz.
Hanover has Hanover pretzels. That's in Hanover, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
We have a lot of good food here.
Okay.
Let's not forget the pierogi.
Okay.
How
All right.
how did we possibly get on that
I
subject?
don't even
I have
know
no idea.
because you said an impossible, not real word. That's
Okay.
why.
Anyway, it is
Yeah,
a real
it's not.
word. It is a real word. But anyway, this is something that we have to continue to live through every single day of our lives, and it does go away for. I don't want to really say go away.
It doesn't go away. It softens. It will never go away. And I've been doing a lot of reading, and I try to coach you. I think you're kind of like my first student, or my first victim, or my first something. I
Okay,
don't know what I want to call
that's
you.
very concerning to me, but okay.
No, but seriously,
Okay.
it will never go away. We will live with this until our last breath. It will soften, and we will carry it a little easier. We will carry it a little. The rock, the boulder that was on our back, crushing us down to the ground, that boulder will get smaller and smaller and smaller, and we will know how to carry it. And I'm not going to say we're going to get stronger, but we will
Mhm.
learn how to carry this with us.
And I think maybe that's just it. I know that, um, you always have your first time. Like I remember, your first time being a wife, your first time being a mother, um, all those firsts that you have. And now, unfortunately, this is a first. It's learning to live by yourself without your spouse.
That's a lot.
And that's a lot. I remember when I had my first child, Leanne, and I remember being in the hospital bed, and I was holding her, and I remember saying to her, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm not going to lie to you. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I think you and I can get through this together. And I think that she taught me as much as I taught. It was remarkable because, Leanne was a good first kid to have. She really
There's
was.
a fly in here. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
And
Okay.
it was on my arm earlier. and
Okay.
this is driving me nuts, but it's okay. No, but you're right.
Yeah.
So I guess we just need to take our own advice and
Mhm.
we'll get through this. We'll figure it out.
I know, but it's like I said, it's not easy. And every time these new things come up, it's like another hurdle. And it's like, can I get through this? Can I get past this?
You're
am
not
I
going to get past it. You'll never get past it. You'll get through it. You'll get through it.
Okay, well, apparently Kim is teaching me now. Okay.
Well,
Apparently the fly wants to be a part of the podcast. Okay, we already have Kim squared. We do not need Kim squared plus fly.
no, that's
Okay.
too many.
That's too many letters. Anyway, boy, do we get off topic. This is how we are all the time, though, just so
Squirrel.
you know. Yeah,
Squirrel.
yeah,
Shiny
definitely.
thing.
Shiny things, yes, pretty things. We do get off topic, but I don't know. That just I'm sorry to change the layout of this podcast today, but I just wanted you to know that really bothered me very much, honey, because anyone that knows you, anyone that knew you as a couple, there's no way they would ever say that you're better or you're over it or it's behind. There's
Same
no
with
way.
You. The
You
same
guys,
with you.
yeah, you guys were just adorable. Like
Right.
literally, that you could
Well,
be on a wedding
exactly.
cake. You know, seriously.
Well, not quite, but
Um,
still, no. But seriously, I think your marriage is also a testament to that. I think both of our marriages
Mhm.
are a testament to a strong love, a strong bond, and when there is that much for that much of your life,
Mhm.
there's also very deep grief
There
because
is,
you
yeah.
don't get over that. You don't get around it. You're not over it.
Mhm.
You're not. You're just plain not. You never will be. And if you are, then I think you're A, lying to yourself, or B, it really wasn't that you thought it was. It wasn't that real. That's just my opinion. Because I've
you know,
seen people.
yeah, and I don't know, and we've talked about that. We've talked about you know, competition. You know, like, well, you know, I've done this and I've done that, and you know, as far as grief goes, there is no competition, and there is no timeline.
Everybody's
This
grief
is something
different.
that is so different. I mean, there's different timelines in life. You know, you start kindergarten, you graduate from high school. You know, that's what, 13 years. Okay, so there's a lot of timelines in life. This is not a timeline.
No,
This is absolutely not a timeline.
And you know, I was just ironically enough, you were talking about a timeline and school, and you learn things.
Mhm.
I was just watching a podcast, another one, and another grief coach. You learn how to do multiplication tables. You learn how to do addition tables. You learn your math. You learn how to cut out a snowflake out of construction paper. You don't learn how to live with grief. Nobody teaches you that.
Wow.
Because at the end of that class,
Mhm.
you learn this.
Wow, that's amazing.
Isn't that powerful?
That is very powerful. Very powerful.
That's heavy.
Wow.
That is heavy.
Wow.
Nobody teaches you
Wow.
grief. You got to figure it out on your own.
That's true. You really do. You
Yeah,
really do.
you know how to do 2
Mhm.
plus 2 at the end of the day or at the end of the semester when you're in first grade.
And again, you know, it's no one teaches you that, but also, how do you prepare for that? How
don't.
could you possibly prepare for? You cannot prepare for looking at your parents and going, "Oh, they're not going to be here someday, so I better start preparing for that now." I mean, that's ludicrous to say. The day you get married to your spouse, well, you're not going to be here forever, so I better start preparing now. That's not how this works. You know, that is not how this works. You know, just you live each day to the fullest. And when this hits you, I mean, it hits you like a ton of bricks. It hits you from out of nowhere. You think that you are this person that is, you know, I'm educated and I have my own home and I know how to do
Strong.
that. And yeah, I've raised children and I know, boy, I didn't know anything when it came to this.
Gotta start
I
over.
knew nothing.
I always felt like a tsunami just buried me, and
yeah.
I felt like I was drowning
And you know,
many times.
and Kim and I often talk about the fog. We call it the fog.
It's real. Brain fog
Because
is real.
you literally are going through the motions. You know how to brush your teeth because you do it all the time. So you just get up and you do that. And then you make your coffee. And then you get dressed. And then you drive your car. Like all these things you just do because you've done them. But I can tell you there are many a days when I do all of those emotionless.
Sure. You're
Like
numb.
a robot
You're numb.
just going through what I need to get through to get to the next day.
It's called survival.
And that's
you're
what this
numb.
is. Yeah,
It's survival.
it absolutely is. So I am so sorry we went way off the
Ooh,
topic
but I
today.
think there was a lot of good good information.
But yeah, I think
I
there
think
was a
was.
lot of,
I
yeah,
think
a
there
lot of
is a
good
lot.
information. It was maybe meant to be. And oftentimes when Kim and I start a subject, we end up in, the Netherlands somewhere.
Yeah. Hoboken.
Yeah. So we never know what's going to happen there. But again, we just hope that something that we shared is helping someone. Um,
And
again,
don't be afraid to talk either.
absolutely.
That's what
Absolutely.
we all
Yes.
we find that too, that nobody
Mhm.
wants to talk about it. I personally find it healing to talk.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Just it some people don't. They like to keep it in, but
Mhm.
I think that could be dangerous because
Mhm.
um, if you suppress and suppress and suppress and
Mhm.
keep it in, it's still got to come
Mhm.
out somewhere, and
Mhm.
it's going to be a volcano.
Yeah.
It's going to be
Absolutely.
guaranteed.
Absolutely. And there are plenty of agencies out there. There are plenty of people out there willing to help. Plenty of support groups that are willing to help. And um, talk to your loved one. Talk to the one that you lost. You know,
Oh,
there's no
I don't know how many days I sit in Chris's
absolutely,
room and talk to
absolutely.
him.
You can just talk.
I
Yeah,
talk to Chris all the
absolutely.
time.
Just talk to them. That
I
might get some of your feelings out.
I talk
With
to him.
that, it's okay to let them know that you feel frustrated. It's okay to let them know that you're angry. It's okay to be angry over this. Believe me, this was a pretty tough blow, and it's okay to have those emotions. There was that movie out not too long ago where the kids they had to learn all the different emotions.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Um, I feel like
Inside Out or
yeah,
something like
yeah,
that.
somebody's running my control system there because
Yeah.
I literally I feel like I go through every emotion every single day,
You do.
and sometimes more than once a day.
And
The
it
same
changes
emotion,
every
yeah,
every 2 seconds.
changes
some
every
days.
few seconds. So,
Mhm.
all those things you're feeling, it is okay, and it is normal to feel that way. You're not doing anything wrong. You're not you're not over it. You're not, it's not behind you. Just because you're smiling and maybe you think a joke is funny or something is funny or you just happen to have a good moment, that's not a bad thing,
It's living.
And like Kim said, maybe they'll get a little bit more frequent in our lives if we allow them to. How about that?
And it's just living.
Yeah.
It's called living,
Oh,
and
yeah.
we have to. We deserve to.
Yeah. We need to have our life after
We
love.
do. Life
Yep.
after love.
So thank you again for tuning in. We hope you tune in again for our next episode. And we definitely will pick a subject. Can't promise we'll stick to it because
No.
it's Kim and Kim.
It's Kim and Kim.
Thank you.
Have a good one.